Our servicemen and women are stationed on bases that are quite literally all over the globe. But each base runs with the help of people who are not military, people who give up their lives here in the U.S. for careers in other countries, like the Martins. Tim, who is a veteran, teaches second grade at Royal Air Force Alconbury in England. His wife Tatum and their son moved there with him in 2019. And as if uprooting everything wasn't hard enough, their family experienced a trauma that could have changed their lives forever.
It's lonely for Americans sometimes, because we're in a whole other country, and it can be scary sometimes.
Moving far away from home is a daunting task for most people. Moving out of the country, even more so. For Tim and Tatum Martin and their son, they were happy to do it to support the children of our service members. But one day, everything changed when Tatum got a call from Tim's school.
Your husband's down. There's something wrong with him. And I'm like, well, I thought, because sometimes he passes out because of, he gets hypoglycemic.
But it was much worse than that.
From what I was told, I was lining him up to leave for the day, like we were packing up and everything else. And next thing I remember, it's over 24 hours later, and I wake up and there's people standing over me, as well as Tatum.
Tim went into cardiac arrest and collapsed in his second grade classroom.
I could hear that somebody said, "Where's Alex?" By the tone, I could tell that something was wrong.
Alex Sandoval is the nurse at Alconbury Elementary School. He ran into the classroom to see his friend Tim lying on the ground.
I started checking for his vital signs, and I noticed that he didn't have pulse. And so I got closer to his nostrils to try to see if he was breathing, and I couldn't feel his chest rising. I couldn't feel any signs of life.
Alex immediately began CPR and used a defibrillator to bring Tim back before the paramedics arrived.
I thank God for the school nurse, Alex.
The Martins say Tim flatlined 3 times before he was stabilized and taken to the hospital.
And I had to wait outside, and I didn't know what was going on for 2 hours. Nobody would update me. I'm like, what's going on? And, I held his hand, and I told him, I said, you're not supposed to die before me. You can't do this. And I think that was the worst.
Tim was transferred to the Cleveland Clinic in London, just a short ways away from Buckingham Palace. But his fight was far from over. He underwent a triple bypass, but doctors say he recovered very well.
And he had absolutely no damage. He said his heart was the strongest heart he's seen for somebody who had such a bad heart, the coronary arteries.
Tim is back to teaching, and his family is grateful that everyone was in the right place at the right time to save his life.
It's a miracle. I don't know what else to say. It's just a miracle.
Tim, Tatum, and Alex all say this is a reminder to everyone to know the signs and symptoms of heart disease, and especially to know CPR. There's a lot more to their story than what we just showed you, so head on over to WTRF.com to hear more from the Martins.